You mentioned a really interesting concept, which is digital twins. Suddenly 5 years ago, everybody in 3D printing industry started talking about digital twins. Can you just tell us what are some of the real challenges you have faced to actually create a product that you can actually call yourself digital twin of this?
Yeah, I think the digital twin is a really difficult area, and there isn't a lot of players out there. So then we can move. Essentially, what happens is right now the gold standard in the world is 2D imaging, and you take a CT or X-ray, you look at it in 2D slices and make a decision, which is very funny because humans are used to 3D worlds, but in radiology and surgery, everybody's looking at 2D images to make a decision. But in our case, we take 2D slices, create 3D point clouds, and then we animate them in 4D. So without us, so Minerva figures out how this bone is going to move around without us telling him, here's how it should move, because our goal is to remove all of the bias from the system. So we don't want to bias it in any way that's going to change the way it's going to decide. Minimize the energy and tell us how that thing's going to move. Then introduce an implant and say, all right, now try to fix that motion so it's more stable. And that's sort of Minerva basically planning a surgery without knowing what it's doing. And that's the most stable solution that's possible.